Sheek Squad back in the building with another video. You can see by the title, I'm going to be giving y'all a list of some of my beauty products that I'm using at the moment. I know it's going to change because it always do change over time, but I just want to get y'all into what I'm using right now. It's no special order or whatever, so let's get right into this video. Okay, the first thing that I'm using is as you can see, I'm using a lot of it. It's the Johnson & Johnson body moisture wash. And of course, I just want to put that out there because as you know, as women, you have to be very careful like what you're using on like your private parts and stuff like that, because like even though we may use some Bath and Body Works and stuff like that for like our main body parts, you know, once you get down to like your private areas or whatever, you need something that's soft. You need something that, you know, some people, I really wanted to bring this up too, so that we was talking in like a women's class that I'm taking, and they was talking about how feminine wash and stuff is not really good for women anyway. But at the same time, I don't know about y'all, I have to use something. I'm not just not using anything. And I have noticed that a lot of the stronger fragrances like the Victoria's Secret, the Bath and Body Works, some of that more, you know, it can be a little bit more harsh on your area, you know. So I've been using this body wash. Johnson & Johnson is real soft. It's real, you know, it got a little smell to it. But I've been using, not a smell like a stinky smell. It has a real, this is that honey apple one. It has a real like soft smell to it. So I've been using that here lately for my private and areas, you know, and it has been doing pretty good. And I mix, you know, I do my regular body wash at the top, and then I do this at the bottom, and it has been really good. It's really soft. I haven't had any problems or anything like that. So I just want to let y'all guys know that the second product that I'm using, and like I'm like using it a lot, you can't even see it no more. Look at that. Like this how much I'm using this one. It's the Olay Total 7-in-1. It's a scrub cleanser, and it's an orange fragrance. It looks like this. I've been using it a lot, y'all, and it's got like a little citrusy smell. But I use this to kind of get my makeup off. Well, first I have to give y'all an updated skincare routine or whatever. But this is a part of my skincare routine. I brought this out because this is something that I haven't ever tried before when I first got it. So I was kind of nervous, you know, because you put it on your face, on your skin. So I was kind of nervous about it. I know Olay has good products, but I was kind of nervous about this one. But I've been using it. As you can see, it's almost gone. And I am going to purchase a new one because I like it. And it hasn't gave me any breakouts. It's kind of good. I like it. I like it. So it's the Olay Total Effect 7-in-1. So you might want to check that out. I don't know what order you want to use it in. I use it, it's not the first product I put on my face, but it's definitely in my skin care routine as my cleansing. I just want to add another hair care product that I'm using. This is the argan oil. It's a foam and style mousse. I just been using this on this hair that I have in now. If you go check out my video, I'll give you all the updates on this hair. It's the $12.99 bundles video, so make sure you go and check that out. You see the top just flew off. Okay, let's put that back on. But anyway, it's the $12.99 bundle video. I'll link it below for y'all. And yeah, this is just like a foaming. You can use it for a lot of different things. See, it's just like foam. But I've been using that for my hair. I keep my bonnet on at night. When I wake up in the morning, I'll go ahead and squirt some of this on, and I just rub it through. I already did it today, so I'm not gonna put no more because I'm trying to save this stuff. I got this stuff at Sally's Beauty Supply. It was like, I think it was like $7, might have been 10, I don't want to lie, but it wasn't no more than $10. But it's still, I've been going through it because I use it every day. So as you can see, I just got this like last week, and look at it, you know what I mean? So I've been going crazy with it. So I gotta slack up, or I don't want to just waste it, so I'm not gonna put none on right now. This product that I've been using on a regular is my rose water. I got this from Marshalls. Yeah, Marshalls has all this kind of stuff, and so does like TJ Maxx and stuff like that. You know, they got those. That's the kind of store that those connoisseurs are. They got like the beauty section with all different kind of stuff. And I love rose water. Like, you can use this stuff to just hydrate your face. Like, sometimes after I do my skincare routine, if my face feel like it's a little dry, because you know you done cleansed everything out of it, I'll spray a little rose water on it. I use it to kind of like, when I'm doing my makeup, when I need to wipe off, you know, clean up certain spots. You know how you do your eyeshadow and you have fallouts, or you know, sometimes you might don't want to run and wet your beauty blender. I might spray my beauty blender with this, and I might just spray it on a piece of napkin and use it to kind of clean up areas, you know, when I'm doing my makeup. So this is something that you always want to keep on your vanity. If you are, you know, just everybody, just keep some rose water on your vanity. You'll love it. I've been using this Wet n Wild Natural Finish setting spray. I have that on right now. This is really good. Like, I got this by default. I was in the Kmart just doing some random shopping, you know, and I ended up in the beauty section, you know, because I was trying to find some different products that was kind of drugstore products, but not so much expensive products that would still give me the same effect as like those expensive products. So sometimes you can get lucky, but a lot of times you're gonna fail, because I'm telling y'all, some of them beauty supply products, they just, you know, I mean, not beauty supply, some of them Kmart products, I wanted to do a video on products not to buy, because there's some products that I got that day when I got this that I was like, oh my God, I wasted my money. But this one was actually a good buy. This is right here. It's some really good stuff. Wet n Wild Natural Finish. It's really good. It is really good. Like, out of all the like setting sprays I didn't try, like down to NYX and stuff like that, this one is really good, and it's so small. And I definitely hope that they sell this in other places just besides Kmart, because you know a lot of Kmarts are going out of business. So I wasn't even in my area when I picked this up. I was actually out of town, and I ended up going into a Kmart to try to find some cheap products, and came across this. And I really hope I can be able to find this in other stores, because I will be rebuying this. And I think it was like $10 or something like that, but this is good. I'm ready to go into my primer. I've been using this primer, Maybelline Blur and Eliminate. As you can see, I don't even have a top on it, because like, it's just my go-to. Like, I don't even need no top on it. It's just, it's going to get used, so it don't even need a top. You know, just like, hey, throw the top away, give me my primer. So here go, I use this, and this stuff, if y'all look at it, look, it's like a look at that. It smelled good too. Let me put it back in there. I don't like to waste my stuff. I don't like to waste it, but it got a nice little smell too. But I've been using this primer ever since I first ever started to learn how to do makeup. Like, I didn't really know much about primers. I just seen everybody using primers. The first primer that I tried was the baby skin primer, and it just slid right off my face. So I got this one. I was like, I was in the Rite Aid, Walgreens, one of them, and I got this primer right here, and I said, I'm gonna try this. Ever since then, I've been in love. No other primer has worked for me. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I went to Sephora because I seen everybody using the Becca primer. So I got some Becca primer, a sample of it, because I wanted to try it to see if I needed to upgrade myself in my primer area, because I haven't been like a high-end primer person, you know. So I got this one. I mean, I got the Becca primer. It was just like a total match. Like, the Becca primer and this primer, for me, for my skin, it worked the same exact way. So I was like, I'm not switching up. So I buy these, like, you know, I got another one in my room right now that I already have on deck in case this one run out, because this is the primer that I go to, all time favorite. And on top of that, I even use it as a moisturizer. Like, after I do my skincare routine, what I was telling y'all about, if I feel like I'm still a little dry, I might take a little dab of it and just kind of like put it on my nose, put it underneath my chin at night, just to kind of give me a little bit of moisture if I feel dry. But this primer right here, I love it. I will not be using anything else. Please don't take this off the market. Please don't. You'll just ruin my whole life if they take this off the market. But I love this primer. Y'all probably all use this. This contour palette, medium dark, and you can get this in Dollar General. Okay? Dollar General. Okay, I was in Dollar General. I seen this. I said, oh, they sell it in Dollar General. I had to get it. I got it. And one thing about this, as y'all all know, I'm a busy on-the-go girl. Now, right now, today, it's kind of like a, you know, just a down day. Not down, but I'm not as busy as I usually am. And I had time to kind of do a little bit more of a makeup look today. But usually on my everyday work days, busy school days, whatever, I don't have time to do a full-on makeup look, full-on eyeshadow. So as you can see, I use this color a lot. I use this color for an eyeshadow every day. Mostly, if you see me from Monday through Friday, you'll see me with the brown eyeshadow, like a brown look, you know. And I use this as my quick little contour, and I brush it over. And that's me on an everyday basis. I use this mostly every day for like a quick little eyeshadow look. And it blends in so good, and it still make you look made up during the week, but not overdone. You don't look overdone. I don't look like this through the week. As you can see, I'm not like this made up through the week, but at the same time, you'll still see like a little nice little, you know, brown on my eyes, a little contour on my cheek, just light, and I don't have to do a lot. I don't have to do nothing, just do, and I'm gone. Now, I'm gonna add this foundation in because this is what I've been using lately, and I had to go back and rebuy this again. That's why I'm gonna let y'all know about it. I haven't found a foundation yet that has gave me the full coverage like this. This is the Urban Decay full coverage foundation. And I'm just gonna bring another foundation in while I'm on this foundation and let y'all know that I don't just have to have the high end. It's still affordable foundation too that I still will use with this. This is a Maybelline 24-hour foundation. This foundation right here, this is also a good full coverage foundation. But this right here, if you are trying to have a nice night out, and as you know, it's becoming like the holiday time, and you know, holidays, fall, you want to be more wow, because you know you can do it more because it's cooling down, it's not as hot, you got time to do makeup. You're not just like, I don't got time for the makeup. You got time now, you know. You don't see, during the summertime you might throw a little bit of this on because it was more like, you know, just something light. But once the winter time come and the fall come, you definitely can pull out your Urban Decay foundations, the more full coverage. And this foundation right here is very full coverage. I love the way it blends into my skin. I love the way it just cover up everything that I was looking to cover up, and it blends real good with any kind of concealer that you use. It blends really good with the contour palette. It just works really good. And I also use this too as a foundation. I use this on my eyes. I use this for a lot too. So these two foundations is my go-to foundations that I've been using. And for right now, these are it. Okay, I got two more. Okay, so my concealer. I do use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. However, I've been using this, and this is a little more on the high end. I know y'all all kind of still probably use this. This is a more high-end concealer. This concealer I think runs like $40, and y'all might be like, why are you spending $40 on concealer? I know, but I just really needed to like get this stuff and just try it out, and it is really worth it because you're gonna get a thick, look at that, see how thick it is. This is why people get this kind of stuff. Sometimes you think people get high-end stuff because, you know, they just trying to be bougie. But sometimes you got to step your game up on your makeup and get a high-end because you're going to benefit from it. This concealer right here, you see how big that is? Like, you know, like with the LA Pro Girl Concealer, you have to kind of do a little bit more to get more out. With like one swipe, boom, bow, you got what you need. And it's a lot of it in here. You know, like I have used the NARS concealer. I have used LA Girl Pro Concealer. And I think that was the only two that I really have went into. I really like the NARS concealer. Oh, and I tried NYX concealer. I don't like NYX concealer. I tried the NARS concealer, the Radiant. I love NARS concealer, but for some reason, the one that they have like this, they don't give you enough product. And then the one that you got to dab, I don't like the dab. I don't like the dabbing in it. I don't like it when it's like that for what I'm going for. You know, if it was just for brows, I could just go with the little dip, you know, concealer. But because I'm trying to conceal underneath my eyes, I don't have time to be dipping to get conceal underneath my eyes. I don't have time for that. This gets right to the point. I boom boom, you know, and it gets to the point, and it covers you up. It's nice. It's a lot of product. It is really worth the money. I'm telling you. Before you go out and spend $40, no, I think NARS is $30. Before you go spend $30 on some NARS concealer, buy this one. Thank me later. I got the shade Deep. As you can see, I'm a brown girl. I do have the tan one, but I got that one by default because when I first ever tried to purchase this product, I thought tan would be okay because, you know, but it did not work. So I just kept the tan and I've got the Deep. So sometimes I might mix a little bit of tan with Deep, but I just mostly stick to the Deep, you know. So it's a really good concealer. And last but not least, I had to rebuy this a couple times. The Sacha Buttercup. This is the best ever setting powder I have ever got in my life. I have tried different powders, and I am a brown skin girl, and you know, I can't be looking like ghostly and all of that. Like, you know, I try to, you know, get made up, but I don't want to look too ghostly, you know what I mean? And some of that powder that they have, you look kind of ghostly. I like this powder because it's affordable. It's only like $20-something, and it's not white. It gives you a yellow tone. It's a yellow golden tone. And I know y'all probably been using this wherever, you know, however, but if you are a brown girl or whatever, you need to stick to the yellow setting powders. I haven't never tried the Laura Mercier type stuff because I'm afraid, because it's like white. I did see a darker one that they got, but I'm afraid because, you know, I'm scared of that ashy look. But for me, I think I want to stick to something a little yellow or golden, because what's the point of me getting something white when my skin color is not white? You know what I mean? So I want to stick to something that I feel as though is a close skin color to me. Okay? So I know this video was like, you know, but I hope it was informative to y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I do. Make sure you push that subscribe button because I do want to bring y'all more beauty videos. I'm just doing a lot on my channel right now, and I know, but this is a channel. It's just like the OWN channel. When you watch Oprah channel, you just don't get one thing. You get a variety of things. So it's like I just want to bring y'all a variety of things, and I just hope y'all enjoy everything that I'm doing. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Sitting around crying, cause you left. He ain't worried about you, worry about yourself. Stack that paper, girl, get your check.